everyone, and welcome back to Easy Nails. Today I'm going to show you how to do an easy acrylic nail set at home. So here you can see I'm just buffing up the surface of the nail. There's no need to be rough or press into the nail. This is a 180 sanding band. You can also use a file or a buffer. You're basically just taking off the shine of the natural nail. This ensures that the acrylic will stick to the nail and you will have no lifting. Okay, so here I'm cleaning all the nails with some rubbing alcohol. This step is super important as you want to make sure that you are cleaning the nail, getting rid of all that dust. This is going to help the acrylic stick to the nail. Really make sure you clean all the nails from the dust. And this is also dehydrating the nail. Here we are adding on the dehydrator onto the nails, and then we are going to go in with the primer. These two steps are super important when applying acrylic nails. They're going to ensure that your acrylic nails are going to last and not lift. Okay, so here we are sizing out our tips. These are clear tips I got from Amazon. You can use any tips you want. Most important thing in sizing out your tips is to make sure that you're fitting the tips from side to side of the nail. You don't want the nail tip to be too small because this will cause the nail to pop off. It's better to have the nail tip be too big and then you can file it. Here you can see I have all the nail tips glued on and I am filing the sides of the nail to my desired shape. This is going to be a tapered square, so you can see I am taking the electric nail file in a 180 sanding band and just filing those sides down to the shape I desire. And this is super easy. A lot of people will just use scissors, but I find you can get more precise shape using a file. You can also use a hand file for this step. This is a super important step. You want to make sure you don't skip this step because if you do, your nails are not going to look crisp and clean in the end. And here I'm going over the area right where the tip is over the natural nail. You want to make sure you do this. It'll give your acrylic a smoother application and really make a big difference in the end result. Here I'm cleaning all the nails with rubbing alcohol. This is a very important step. You want to make sure you remove all that dust from the nail before applying your acrylic. Okay, so here I have my acrylic and I am applying a small bead right in the beginning of the nail, and here you can use a clear acrylic. I'm using a clear acrylic here. You want to make sure that you do this to all the nails right on the nail bed. This is going to protect the nail bed and give you something to file back to when you want to change up your set. This is a super important step. And then here I am applying these beautiful heart glitters. I got these from Michael's and I am just applying them over the wet acrylic. This acts as an adhesive to help ensure that those glitters go where you want them to. And if you see that they're not sticking, you can pick up another small bead of acrylic, lay it down on the nail, and put the hearts on top of that, and it'll stick right into the wet acrylic. Okay, so here I'm applying another bead of acrylic over the nail. And again, this helps protect the nail whenever you want to change out your set. You have something to file back to, and also colored acrylics can stain the natural nail, so it's super important to have a clear base underneath those nails. And you want to make sure that this base is not too thick. Okay, so here I'm going to build the whole nail here in clear acrylic because I'm going to put a color gel over on top. So you can see I'm just building up that nail with clear acrylic. You want to make sure that you constantly are wiping down your brush. Here I am putting this light pink colored powder from eNail Couture all over the pinky nail. Okay, grabbing this pink colored powder and I am applying it all over the nail. You want to work wetter with colored acrylics, kind of as if you're painting it on the nail. You'll get better opacity and color coverage. Okay, so here I'm applying this same color basically just to the side of the nail bed of this nail. And I'm flipping over my paper towel here. Again, it's super important that you work clean when you're working with acrylic. If you see your paper towel is too wet, make sure you flip it over or get a new one. This is going to make the process much easier for you. Okay, and I'm applying those hearts over the wet acrylic. You can see that just sticking right into the wet acrylic. And again, if you find that they're not sticking, you can pick up a really small clear bead, put it over the nail, and it'll act as an adhesive for the sparkles. And whenever working with big hearts like this or anything you want to put over the nail, you want to make sure that the sides of the nail are free of anything. This will ensure a more beautiful, clean, crisp look at the end. Okay, here I am filing the side walls of the nail with a 180 grit file. This step is super important. Okay, here I'm going over the body of the nail with the sanding band. It's 180 grit sanding band. And you can also do this step with a hand file, basically going over the body of the nail to ensure that it's nice and smooth and it removes any lumps and bumps that you had during the acrylic application. And here I'm just cleaning up, sharpening up those side walls, making sure everything is looking nice and crisp. And do not skip this step. This step is super important if you want to get that salon looking like acrylic nails at home. Filing is super important. It's going to make a huge difference in the end appearance of your nails. And here what I'm doing is I'm sealing in the cuticle, basically taking that sanding band, tucking it right next to the cuticle, and this is going to ensure that you have absolutely no lifting. Here I'm filing the free edge with that 180 grit file, making a nice square shape. And super important here, I just cleaned off the nails with isopropyl alcohol and a manicure brush to ensure that all the dust is off of those nails. If you don't do this step, when you go to put on your top coats, they are going to peel off. So you want to make sure you clean those nails super well from all of the dust with rubbing alcohol. And this also dehydrates the nail. Okay, here I'm coming in with the Glaze gel polish, painting that all over the nail. And again, all the products I use in this video will be linked down below. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment me down below. Okay, and you see I painted on that gel polish. It's a really opaque coat in one coat. Cure that for 60 seconds, and I put on a holographic nail powder on top of that. And here you can see I am applying my bling. The stones I used here are stones from Amazon. And I'm just using a wax pencil to pick that up, and Kiara Sky base as my adhesive, and I find that this works as a really great glue. It really keeps those nails in place. And get creative with this step. There's really no wrong way to apply crystals onto your nails. Apply as little or as much as you like. And you can see here the beautiful shine that those nails have. And I applied a matte top coat on those 3 nails, and on the fingernail I applied a glossy no white top coat. A really pretty heart pink set. And you want to make sure that you apply your top coats before you apply your crystals. If they're matte and if they're shiny, you can do it after or before. And if you don't have matte top coat, you can always just buff the nail really, really well, and this will give you the same look. Alright guys, and that's it. This beautiful heart pink acrylic nail set. Easy, and you can do it at home. No salon required. Super easy and beautiful. As always, thank you for watching Easy Nails. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you next time.